that is probably one of the best shots we have at getting a de minimis and a lot of other items that are important to get passed on the Hill.
The type of de minimis exemption that we're now talking about is the federal statute. So it would require an expansion of de minimis rules, or it would require the United States to recognize Bitcoin as money. One of the two, it sounds like. So do you think that's on the radar in the next 10 years, 5 years, 2 years? What's your thought process there?
It's very hard to look out 10 years from now with any certainty. I would like to think that by then we have some rules in place, just kind of looking at adoption rates running along Metcalfe's law. It certainly seems like by then we'll be at around 50% of actual adoption. Lightning won't be quite as brittle. It'll be more robust. And you're going to have other payment solutions being built on top of many different networks. 5 years out from now, I think is when we would probably see things really gaining traction, because we've got to get through primaries right now and presidential regime changes, and typically it's within the first 90 days to a year of a new president or reelected president for that agenda to be chalked up and then pushed out. And then you've got to look at bills running through Congress and basically all the macro cycles for when is something going to get passed. And thankfully we've seen you mentioned Patrick McHenry, some of his work, but also Senators Gillibrand and Lummis with the Responsible Financial Innovations Act. They had specifically a de minimis threshold of, I think it was $200. Now those bills, V2 was very good. It was very comprehensive. And I think that is probably one of the best shots we have at getting a de minimis, and a lot of other items that are important to get passed on the Hill.
I think that it was not included, though, in the House version of the FIT Act, which is the old market structure bill.
Yeah, the one that McHenry didn't author that one, right? It was
it came out of his committee. I think it was French Hill and Thompson, if I'm not mistaken. So
yeah, that's right.
So really, that's a good bill. We support it, but the Lummis-Gillibrand bill is a better bill, almost, on this topic.
Yeah, I would say the Hill bill that came out of McHenry's committee was more focused on stable coins, I think. Yeah, the V2 Responsible Financial Innovations Act was a lot more comprehensive. V1 was kind of like the ideas were amalgamated, but then they went through further iteration, and then V2 was produced, and it was a lot more robust. And yes, I agree. I think it is the best shot at a number of good things that need to be passed, inclusive of a de minimis exemption.
Hey y'all, Lee Bratcher here with the Texas Blockchain Council. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. It really does help other people find us. If you like this content, check out the Texas Blockchain Council YouTube channel, as well as following us on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter.